Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Sharyani binti Zaidin Shah and I will present the introduction and objective for our article review. Without further ado, let me continue. So, stress is defined as a person's physical, mental, and emotional reaction to a certain stimulus known as stressor. Stress is our body's way of responding to any type of demand. The feeling is first affected by stress, which leads to psychological disorders. Anxiety, distracting anxiety, excessive worry, changes in sleep patterns, impatience, anger, sadness, intolerance, and internal pressure are all early signs of stress. According to a survey on mental health and wellness conducted by Rakuten Insight in Malaysia in May 2022, 59% of the respondents aged between 16 and 20 years old indicated that they had a higher level of stress or anxiety in the 12 past months. On the other hand, 34% of the respondents aged between 25 and 34 years old indicated that they had same level of stress and anxiety in the past 12 months as before. Apart from that, life involves constant changes, so there is no avoiding stress. The goal is not to eliminate all stress, but to avoid unnecessary stress and effectively manage the rest. In this case, stress management is a proactive approach towards dealing with stress. Also, personal wellness involves our ability to maintain physical and mental health in dealing with stress. Moving on to the objectives, so there are three objectives for our article review, which are to identify conflict and stress management tools, to identify the effect of conflict between employers and employees relationship, and the purpose of stress management in an organization. Thank you.
In a normal workplace situation, stress and conflict has always been a major issue that not only impact the employees' well-being but also the overall organizational effectiveness. This may due to some factors that contribute to stress. The first one is heavy workload and limited time. Employees always find themselves given more projects or more work in such a tight schedule. In such a high stake, employees' performance, which reflects to their job security, will always lead to the employees feeling anxious. These uncertainties will always lead to more stress when it comes to their future with the company. Secondly, a poor work-life balance may lead to a sense of burnout. This will affect not only the employees' motivation but also drop their performance levels. When this happens, the superiors will take things into their own hands. They will start to micromanage the employees and will limit the employees' decision-making role, and this will only add to more stress levels of the employee. The third one is unclear direction. When an employee doesn't get enough access to resources and support, this will hinder them from carrying out their duties effectively, which will cause frustration in employees and can lead to a decline in productivity, which in return, employees may feel disoriented and stressed.
So we go to the issues discussions and analysis. There are many causes that leads to stress at work, often specific to the individuals and the workplace. Common workplace stresses included longer working hours, impacting on work-life balance, job security, low salary, excessive and tiring commutes, increasing work demands, unrealistic deadlines, limited opportunities for growth, development, or advancement, challenging or difficult colleagues, too many meetings, overload emails, incompetent managers and supervisors, constantly changing technology, lack of social support, insufficient control over job-related decisions, conflicting job demands, and unclear performance expectations. All of this can be negatively impacted in a wide range of ways by prolonged and severe stress. Even while the best performers can frequently survive and even thrive in challenging situations, stress is nonetheless debilitating and harmful to the rest of us. According to research, The most stressful types of employment are those that are placed in a high emphasis on expectations and pressure that are excessive and out of proportion to workers' knowledge and skills, where there are little opportunities for workers to exercise any choice or control, and where there is no social support. Because of the requirement of the modern work environment, pressure at the job cannot be avoided. Depending on the resources available on the individual's trade, pressure that is deemed acceptable by the individual may even keep employees awake, engaged, able to work, and able to learn. Stress, on the other hand, results when that pressures become excessive or otherwise uncontrollable.
Hi, I'm Jenny Wolfram and my matrix number is 2020113849. And for the conclusion is, stress and conflict are pervasive concern within a workplace that exert substantial influence on well-being of employees and the overall effectiveness of organization. The etiology of stress encompasses factors such as excessive work demand, uncertain surround employment, unbalance between professional and personal life, and insufficient access to resource and assistance. Conflict can emerge as a result of various factors, including disparities in interpersonal dynamic, breakdown in communication, conflict in roles and goals, clash in leadership style, and conflicts stemming from culture and diversity differences. The absence of effective stress management can result in increased rate of absence, diminished level of job satisfaction, and reduced productivity. Similarly, unsolved conflicts have the potential to impede teamwork and collaboration within a professional setting. It is imperative to organizations to proactively recognize and tackle these challenges by employing stress management techniques and implementing efficient conflict resolution strategy in order to cultivate a work environment that is both conducive to the well-being and conducive to enhance productivity. Recommendation: based on the information that is accessible, it is recommended to introduce stress and conflict management strategy within the workplace. The implementation of this measure is imperative in light of the widespread occurrence of stress and interpersonal discord among employees, which detrimentally affect their welfare and the overall efficiency of the organization. The cause of stress that has been identified encompass a range of factors such as excessive workload, stricken time construct, alteration in organization structure, uncertainties surrounding job security, an imbalance between work and personal life, limited autonomy, insufficient resource and support, ambiguity regarding expectation and objective, and breakdown in communication. Conflict can emerge as a result of variance in personal attribute, conflict between role, disagreement in goal, clash in leadership style, and conflict stemming from culture and diversity disparities. The absence of effective stress management can result in increased rate of absence, diminished level of job satisfaction, and reduced productivity. Similarly, unresolved conflict can impede ability to work as a team and collaboration effectively, leading to disagreement and decline in overall performance. Hence, the implementation of stress and conflict management strategy is imperative in order to effectively tackle this concern and foster a work environment that is both conducive to well-being and enhance productivity. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.